Hey, what's up, champions? Gediminas here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, for you, probably it might not be morning, it might be afternoon or evening, but here in Las Vegas, it's a bright, sunny morning. It's 7 o'clock. So, hope you guys are doing very well. Hope you had a fantastic week. And today, I wanted to share with you the 3 laws of the mind and how to use them to better your life, to improve your life, to have more results, to have, more happiness in your life, etc. Now, if you're watching a replay of this, please do me a massive favor and stick hashtag replay into the comments. And if you're brand new, if you're watching one of my videos for the first time, I would appreciate if you said new in the comments as well. Okay, so what are these 3 laws that can help you in business and most of the other areas of your life? So law number 1 says that every thought creates a chemical or physical change in your body. So every thought creates a chemical or physical change in your body, right? So, to give you a couple of examples, what if I asked you to think of a lemon? What if I asked you to think of a lemon and you really started thinking hard of a lemon, and imagine yourself cutting this lemon in half and you smell it, you see it, and imagine licking that lemon. Now, how many of you just hearing this already have saliva forming in your mouth? Just me talking about the lemon. There is no lemon. You don't see any lemon. You don't smell any lemon. But just me talking about the lemon starts the saliva going in your mouth, right? Because you're thinking about the sour taste of a lemon and how a lemon, tastes, etc. You know what I mean? So that's your thoughts creating a physical change in your body. There was another experiment that they've done where they did an experiment where they took people who needed a knee surgery, and they took half the people and they actually did the knee surgery on them. And they took another half the people and they showed them a video on the television screen of another person's knee operation. And they just sort of touched their knee, etc. But actually they didn't operate on their knee, right? They did a little cut in there, but they didn't actually perform the operation. Guess what the results were? Both groups had the same results. The ones who had the knee operation and the ones who didn't have a knee operation had the same improvement. Can you think of that? So your mind can heal your body if it wanted to do that, if it believed that that was happening, right? So your thoughts can create a physical or chemical change in your body, right? So you have to become more careful what you think and how you think, because your thoughts will make either you happy or you sad, it'll make you healthy or it'll make you sick, right? So that's the first law of the mind. The second law of the mind says you can only think one thing at the time. You can only think one thing at the time. So what does that mean? That means if you're thinking negative thoughts, then there is no space for positive thinking. But vice versa is true also. If you're thinking positively, then there is no space for negative thoughts, right? So, what if I told you, for example, to try to stand up? Try to stand up. What would you do? You'd probably stand up. And I would say, well, that's not correct. You stood up. I told you to try to stand up. You understand what I'm saying? So you can only stand up or not stand up. You can't try to stand up, right? So it's the words that you're using will determine what is happening in your life. So something like using a try word implies failure, implies you not actually doing it, right? So there's a lot of people, when I coach them, they go, well, I want to try and become a diamond. I want to try and make more money. I want to try this business. That's like saying I'm going to fail. I just don't know when. You know what I mean? So your mind is very powerful, but you have to program it using the right words. When you're using the right words, you will program your mind to do the things that you want. So you don't want to use words like try or don't. Like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Because don't doesn't exist in your brain. Your brain doesn't react to don't. It just listens for the rest of the sentence. So if you say, I don't want to be fat, your mind is hearing, I want to be fat. If you say, I don't want to get more bills, your mind is hearing, I want to get more bills. So don't use don't. Instead, use positive sentences. Instead, use positive statements. So I am wealthy, not I am not poor. You know what I mean? So it's I am beautiful, not I am not, ugly, or whatever you mean. So using positive sentences instead, right? Because again, your words will determine what sort of results you get. And the third law of the mind is that your thoughts create your reality. So there was this interesting experiment that this, I think, Japanese scientist did, where he took water and he would pour water in 2 glasses, and on one glass he would write, I love you, and on another glass he would write, I hate you. And then he would look at the molecules of that water under a microscope, and he would see the difference. Then the molecules of the glass that said, I love you, would be pretty. But the molecules of the glass that said, I hate you, would be all distorted and ugly, right? So the words that you use can actually affect things around you. So if it can affect water, and your body is mainly made up of water, how does the words affect you? So if you're using, negative thoughts, or if you're using negative words, how is that affecting your body? If you're constantly angry, if you're mad, if you're hating, if you're jealous, if you, despise other people, etc. Think about how all of those thoughts and all of those words are affecting your body. How is that affecting the water in your body? How is that affecting your tissues? How is that affecting your brain? How is that affecting your heart and all your other organs, etc., right? And vice versa. What if you're thinking positive things? What if you're loving yourself? What if you're loving other people? What if you're loving every single day? You're grateful for all the things that you woke up in the morning, that you have food on your table, etc. How will that start affecting your body and your life and your mind, etc., right? Because that's super important, because that's the energy you radiate. They did another experiment called mirror neurons, where they would split the cell in half, separated by huge distances, and they would manipulate one half of the cell, and the other half of the cell would respond to the same manipulation, right? Even though it's not there. You know what I mean? So it's like, again, the energy that you provide, energy that you radiate, other people feel that, right? So if you go to somebody, if you go to do a business presentation, and in your mind you're saying, oh, they're not going to join, they're not going to be interested, they're going to hate it. Guess what's happening? They're going to hate it. They're not going to join. They're not going to be interested, because you are radiating that energy. You're already setting yourself up for failure, because you are programming with your thoughts and with your words, your mind. And your mind is then radiating that energy to other people, and other people feel that energy, and they then don't join. They do what you expect them to do, right? So you need to start using conscious language to really empower your brain, and to control your brain, and to control the outcomes that you're getting in your life. So instead of saying I can't, or I'm not good at, why not use I'm learning to? So instead of saying, oh, I can't recruit, or I'm not good at selling, why not replace that and say, I'm learning to recruit, I'm learning to sell, I'm learning to become a better leader. You know what I mean? That's changing how your mind and your body will react to that. Instead of saying, I will, which is somewhere in the future, which is still cannot happen, right? There's loads of things that can happen. Instead of using I will, why not use I am? So instead of saying I will become a successful business person, why not use I am a successful business person? Instead of saying I will reach my goals, why not say I am reaching my goals? Instead of saying I will make loads of money, why not say I am making loads of money? You understand what I'm saying? So using positive present tense to, again, program and to create your reality with your words, right? Instead of saying I want to, why not say things like I choose to, I get to? So instead of I want to one day go on a holiday, why not say I choose to go on holidays? I get to go on holidays. It's part of my life. You know, instead of I want to become a better leader, I want to be a good leader, why not say I choose to be a good leader? I get to be a good leader. You know what I'm saying? So your language will transform your life if you just use it in a correct way. And it's like a muscle. At the beginning, it's not easy because you've been used to using the wrong language. You've been used to putting yourself down. So you're going to have to start changing how you use your language. Right? And one of the great ways, that was shared yesterday is, using cancel, delete, delete. So every time you catch yourself, using the incorrect language, just go cancel, delete, delete in your mind, right? You're basically canceling it out and replacing it with empowering language, right? With language that helps you, right? So focus on, your desires instead of focusing on your fears. Focus on the benefits that your product is going to give to a customer and the benefit that your business opportunity is going to give to your potential business partner instead of focusing on the money you're going to be making, right? Which sometimes makes people feel bad. Focus on the fact that you deserve to be successful. Focus on the fact that you're worthy of the abundance and think good things happening in your life, right? So there are certain affirmations that I'd like to share with you today that you can use on a daily basis, again, to start changing your mindset, to start changing the way you think, to start changing the way you use your language to program and to create your life, right? So what are these affirmations? Affirmations are positive statements that help you to transform your life, right? So one of the affirmations is, I am worthy of success and abundance in all areas of my life, right? And I know the first time, if you've been beating yourself up for a long time in your life, if you've been, beaten down by life, if you've had horrible things happen to you, at the beginning, when you say these affirmations, they're not going to feel real. They're not going to feel true. You're going to go, I'm worthy of success and abundance in all areas of my life. And your brain will go, no, you're not. You know what I mean? So it's going to happen. But don't worry about that. Just keep repeating those statements, just keep repeating those affirmations, and they will become true for you. Same way how you've been repeating the incorrect statements of, I'm not smart enough, I'm not beautiful enough, I'm too old, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve success. Oh, that is also fake. That's also bullshit. But because you've been repeating it for so many years, it became true for you. So now you can start repeating positive statements and they will become true for you. They will make your life in the way that you want it to be made, right? But at the beginning, it's not going to be easy. But just keep repeating until your brain starts accepting it. At the beginning, it's going to be rejecting it. It's going to go, no, it's not. No, it's not true. No, it's not going to happen. But if you keep repeating, your brain will give up eventually and go, okay, I'll accept that. I'll accept the abundance. I'll accept that you can be wealthy. I'll accept that you are successful. I accept that you're beautiful, right? So that's the first affirmation. The second one, I'm constantly learning and growing and feel comfortable doing new things. I'm constantly learning and growing and feel comfortable doing new things. Like, how many of you feel comfortable doing new things? A lot of you probably not. But if you keep repeating it, your brain will accept that as truth. And it will start enjoying doing new things. It will start being comfortable doing new things, right? I am fully capable of building a successful network marketing business. I am fully capable of building a successful network marketing business. Good things happen to me every day. Good things happen to me every day. Every day, in every way, I am getting better and better in all areas of my life. Every day, in every way, I am getting better and better in all areas of my life. Imagine starting your day with that type of sentences every single day. Instead of going, oh, my life sucks. I hate this. Oh, why do I need to get up? Oh, I can't wait for the evening so I can go back to bed. Imagine starting your day instead of like that. Imagine starting saying, every day, in every way, I get better and better in all areas of my life. Good things happen to me every day. Today is a good day to be a good day. You understand what I'm saying? What if you start using that type of language? Every morning when you're brushing your teeth, and every evening before you go to bed when you're brushing your teeth. What if you use that type of language? If you start programming your mind every day, guess what's going to happen? Your life's going to start changing. You will start radiating different energy. Because imagine if you wake up and you see all the bad things, you turn on the TV news, you watch how many people got killed by the last terrorist thing, you watch all the horrible things, and then with that energy, you go out in the world. Guess what sort of energy you're radiating? Guess what sort of signals you're sending to people around you? Not very positive. But what if you started your day saying these types of affirmations? What if you started your day saying positive things to you? And then you go out with that type of energy. You go to work, you go to school, you go to wherever you need to go. Guess how people will feel around you. Guess what sort of energy you will be radiating. Guess what you will be sending out to God and to universe. You'll be sending out completely different energy, right? And let me just ask you a simple question. What type of people do you like spending your time with? Miserable, horrible, sad, angry people? Or do you like spending time around positive, high energy, happy, people who joke, people who are, enjoying their life? What sort of people do you like spend time with? So what sort of person should you become to attract more people to you? Simple, isn't it? But we just need to use it. It's very, very simple. It doesn't cost you anything to change your life. It doesn't cost you anything to change your mindset. It's just you need to do it. You need to develop that habit, right? So spend a few minutes every morning and every evening saying positive things to you and see what happens with your life. I promise you're going to enjoy it. Okay, guys, so that's my training for today. Hope you got some value. If you did, please feel free to share this video and drop shared in the comments so that I can thank you. And also, if you're already in home-based business and you'd like to get my free training on 26 ways how to get customers and sell more products, then head over to titaniumsuccess.co.uk/sales. Have an awesome day, guys. Have an awesome evening. Love you loads. Thanks for jumping on. Bye for now.